dude. Yeah, you, hey, little dude. You been talking real reckless on this motherfucking internet, homie. You know what I'm saying? You can love it or hate it, but you gonna respect it. My name's Chatta. I go on, oh you know I go on, festindos out the windows, hard as fuck with Zoe and shit soft. You pussy motherfuckers up in you bitches, I break that dick off. The illest special prison, I had you signing up for sick call. I been raw, I started in this game since the kickoff. I stretch you out like big draws, I'm official, me and my pig dog. Jamie home, better pay my salad Friday, get your shit talk. The money don't make your boss, you get knocked off if you ain't got balls. Y'all motherfuckers don't wanna see me. Please believe me, just give me one reason. The cock and squeeze it easy. I'm just all they internet beefing. See, I'm never catch your bitch ass slipping, I'm slapping sleeping. You know what I mean? I ain't that guy you wanna try. My patience is a business. Open sniper live, Facebook live, assassination like Kennedy. Shooting on moves. So pound and put your ass up on the chop. See them cops bringing that acid, bleaching mop. Don't you fucking get me hot. I slide on top of Austin Martin, dropping the cup. They Draco, bet your block makes a lot. Stop a lie, nigga, stop. Whoa, now they trying to duck them 50 shots. Crowd serving the land in heavy metal rock. Fucking get me hot. Pass the tool to my hooligan on the spot. You act a bully in the blood about the dock. So it's blind to cover it off. Some vulture blocks and all black just like the spots. Got profit shot from the Scots to large mop. If you fucking get me hot, that bullshit jury you be in, old skinny car. Suck, I take a shit out on your bins. Officer that boy that's been win ever since my niece turned 10. So first day out, ain't need no voucher. Still on the couch with twin. It's three things I never seen before. Virgin hope, UFO outside my door. And a clown with a job, but still a hobo. Online gangster bitch in person, you a no-show. Let's stay on the road, driving them trucks. Fuck boy, you don't know. So keep you yell out, just out, they deep pimping you. You see it too, do. My love is over 100 with wasted pistols on the goose troop. You can talk that talk, but really ain't about no spilling with no Subaru. Don't make me be who I used to, and up for 2 scoops on your fruit loop. 2 yes, bug out. My vote just swooping when I say so. Fucking child rape or wife, spray your shit like Mako. Cool protect, fool a car, leaving them crippled in that halo. So punctuate with them Draco. And shot pasta leak and Prego. Hot, slide on the top of the off the mark. Drop when I cock that Draco, bet your block them bakes a lot. Stop a lie, I need to stop. Whoa, now they trying to duck them 50 shots. Crowd serving the lead, that heavy metal rock. Fucking get me hot. Pass the tool to my hooligan on the spot. Yeah, cause fully you end up blown out by the dock. So it's plotting to cover it off. Some vulture blocks and all black just like the swat. Got project shock from the Scots to large muck. If you fucking get me hot. This dude been all over the social media, man, talking shit about me. Oh, that's my brother. He did me wrong. He this, he that. Man, tell them motherfuckers about them little girls you been molesting. You know what I'm saying? You got cats that to sell out you with you because you been molesting their kids, homie. You been looking at their kids real funny, homie. That's what motherfuckers need to be talking to you about. That's what they need to be asking you about. This dude soft as marshmallow. He get on that motherfucker hollering all this beat shit. That dude gonna call the police on y'all, homie. If y'all go over there and y'all flip over that nigga trash can, knock over all that garbage that's in his trash can, he gonna call the police on you. I'm telling you, he gonna hit 911 before y'all even come over there to his shit. He already know it. I'm telling you, he gonna give you a fucked up ass address. He gonna have y'all going to a wrong destination, hollering about his him. That's not him, homie. This dude is soft as marshmallows. You too little, homie. You can't fight, homie. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna shoot shit to bust a grape, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You all up in other motherfucking business, nigga. All the motherfuckers that I'm dealing with. You wanna have some say-so in my life, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get you something about yourself, nigga. Get some substance about yourself. Stop acting like a bitch, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's what you acting like. You acting like a motherfucking bitch, homie. And that's what I'm saying. This is the only time you will ever hear me say something, you know what I'm saying, that's coming at a motherfucking troll, nigga. That nigga's a troll. I don't know that nigga like that. No, he my brother. I'm not your fucking brother, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your motherfucking brother. And any motherfucker that's standing up behind him, goddamn it, shit, fuck y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm standing on all 10s, nigga, representing this old shit, nigga, to the fullest. You know what I'm talking about? You can love it or hate it, nigga. My name's Chatta Pound, nigga, and I'm gonna be here. Shit. Yo, I appreciate y'all coming back up in here, man. I'm gonna try to take y'all on a little tour with me on the motorcycle. I had my hotspot and it was in my backpack. I had it cut on, but I don't know because when you hit bumps, you know what I'm saying? I got this mount that it's a shock absorber. So if you hit, it'll shake for a little bit, but it's stable out. But it also throw the screen yard out. You know what I'm saying? So the screen will go white. And I guess if I don't um check that off in time, last time I did that, I was able to ride through and there wasn't no discrepancies. But this time, once I made it to where I was at and I went back, I realized that my StreamYard
was out. It was done. And so I was like, damn, uh, now I gotta redo the whole thing. So I went on it and I wanted to see how far I went for us to ride. How much of the ride did y'all get? Y'all didn't get too much of it, but I still kept it, you know. So I was trying to take y'all on a little ride with me, on a little journey with me. But it didn't work out that way, you know. But I appreciate all the people that came in. I had a lot of people that came in. I had a couple of people that gave me thumbs up and stuff for the little bit of time. I'm talking about for the little time that it was. It was a cool amount of people, man, that came in, gave me thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? They liked it or whatever, you know. But a lot of people is scared of motorcycles, and I don't know why they scared of motorcycles. And I don't get me wrong, I understand it, but I don't know why, because it's no different than riding a bike. Once you moving, the motorcycle gonna hold itself up. It's gonna be light. I don't care how heavy the motorcycle is. When you get to moving, the bike get lighter as you go. So it's all about how you maneuver the bike. You ain't got to worry about the leaning of the turns, cause the momentum is gonna keep the bike up. You know, you ain't got to worry about that. um, the only thing is when you stop, if you stopping up on the hill, you got to know how to stop. Instead of using the front brakes, you mostly use the back brakes. You know what I'm saying? But you want to keep it with some throttle, and you want to ease up off the brakes so that you can give it a little throttle so that you can feel it trying to pull like it's trying to go somewhere. So you keep it in that little area where you give it a little. You put the little brake on it. You put a little throttle in it, and you keep the clutch engaged, right? A little bit. You just fluctuating it. It's basically finessing the bike. You got to feel it. And so yeah, I like riding because it make me feel free. It make I be able to think freely when I'm out there, because it's just you, and you become the bike. So everywhere you look, you want to look through the turn so that you can make that turn. Because if you ain't looking through the turn, and you looking straight, but you turning this way and you just cutting your eyes there, if you don't cut your head to the turn, you gonna go where your head is going. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna turn all wide and all that stuff. So you want to cut your head to the turn. You want to look deep into the turn where you going, and then you lean on into the turn. But it was a cool little ride. It was kind of chill out there, but you know what I'm saying? I got clothes for that, so I really didn't feel it. And then I had to use the bathroom, so I stopped at the Shell station, got me something to drink, got me something to snack on, and I took back off. You know what I'm saying? It was all right. Um, One thing I was going through, because I was talking to a friend on the phone, and she's in the military. So she was basically telling me about, what I'm saying, military, and uh them cats all out there in the hood that's shooting up the block and all that stuff. She was like, I don't know why they don't join the military. They got benefits and everything. I was like, man, I was like, I wish I had a knew what I know now, because some branches go all the way up to the enrollment. You could be 42 and enroll, you know what I'm saying, into the military. But some of them 28, you know what I'm saying? The oldest the oldest you could be is 28. It's just depends on what branch you in. And then I had a violent case. I had a violent conviction. So me having a violent conviction, it kind of throw me off, because they don't really want you in there. You got to jump through loops, and you got to have other people vouching for you if you're trying to get in there with a violent conviction. You got to have somebody that knows somebody that can speak and get you in there. So, but you can still get in. And that's what I'm saying. All these people, man, they feel like they throw their life away, and they get out of prison, don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I'd be like, man, why don't you enlist in the army? That's what I'm telling cats right now. You can have a felony conviction, man, and still enlist in the army. You can have a felony conviction and be a TSA. When I first got out of prison, I tried to be a TSA. I passed all the tests, especially I made 100% on the scanning test that's on the computer. I made 100%, bro. And them folks really wanted me. TSA people really wanted me, and that's a federal job, homie, you know. But thing that messed me up is I never did draft. I never did a draft for the military. So they had to do a waiver. They went out their way to do the waiver for me and everything. And the people that they sent it to, it was out of their hands. So they couldn't hire me on as a TSA, but they really wanted me, man. They were like, you the only person out of this department that ever aced the the X-ray where they scanning the bags and stuff, and you finding all the stuff. They were like, you were the only one that aced it like that. You know what I'm saying? We had people that do good, but they always miss like one or two. You know what I'm saying? We never had nobody that got 100%. And so I was the first one out of their department that made 100%. And so they really wanted me in there. And I really wanted to be a part of the TSA because they pay a lot of money in TSA. That's a damn good job. So if y'all out there and y'all listening to me, I understand what people be hollering about for us. They want to hold on to the street stuff. And y'all heard me on this thing. I tell people all the time, man, fuck the streets. Fuck that street code shit. I'm a grown ass man. I ain't on that little kid shit. I'm not looking for stripes. I'm not looking for respect. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to create me a family and make sure that my family is in a way better position than I was when I was coming up. That's what my focus is on. You know what I'm saying? What other people do with their life, you know what I'm saying? It really don't affect me unless it's affecting people that I fuck with. So, but it's affecting the community in itself though. And so that's why I be saying what I be saying and trying to get people to think about what they saying. If you saying, man, I'm gonna be in the streets till I die, I condone the stuff that's going on in the streets, right? That means you shouldn't have no problem with nothing that you should never point the finger at the white man at all. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't never talk about it's a systematic design. Oh, the white people designed it to hold us down, to keep us down, because those people that embrace the street code and all that stuff there. I'm not talking about coming up in the ghetto and the stuff that we done had fun, we done built family and all that. I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm talking about the illegal activity where cats is shooting up parties and stuff and hitting innocent people. I'm talking about the stuff where you got cats, man, that can throw dope on you and you can't say nothing. I'm talking about the weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying? Where cats is scared to go to prison, so they hide behind other people because they feel like, oh man, you snitching, and the people don't want to be a snitch, so they just take that charge. And they go down and they sitting up in prison and they thinking about, man, this piece of shit ass motherfucker threw this shit on me and I'm doing the time for it. That's the shit that I'm speaking of. You know what I'm saying? The crooked, backwards ass shit where motherfuckers become bitches. You got dudes that holler about they real leaders, real bosses, real all this shit, but you really bitches. You hiding behind other dudes and you want other people to take your beef. You can't stand up and take your own beef. You can't take your own rap. So that's the part of fuck the streets, fuck the street code that I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Especially once you make it to a certain age bracket. When you make it to 25, your mind should be trying to weave itself up out of that little kid shit. That's a little kid's life. You a grown ass man. How the fuck you gonna be a grown ass man or be a leader to your family, right? But you answering another grown ass man telling you what to do. He throw his dope on you. You sacrifice your whole family because you can't be, man, shit. Man, that's my homie though. And it's crazy because the street code had got so wild, right? To the point where dudes is in a relationship with a woman, got kids and everything, right? And they'll put their homies before they put, you know what I'm saying, before they woman. They'll put their life on the line for their homie, but they won't put their life on the line for their woman. And I don't get that. That's kind of suspect to me, really. You know, I never got that. You know, you'll go spend time for this dude, right? And you to sacrifice your kids. Your kids are still out here. They need you. I never understood that. Never. So that's where I be at when I be saying fuck the street code. You feel me? You know? But yeah, we got a lot of stuff, man. that we could do for us getting out of prison. It's so much stuff, man. You can start you a business, get you an LLC. All you got to do is have an LLC with an EIN number, right? And then you can get in contact with the SBA, the Small Business Association. The Small Business Association, goddamn it, they got programs that you can sign up for just by you being a small business and you just starting your businesses. Man, they will help you get funding for your business. They will go above and beyond, man, to help you get funding for your business. And a lot of people just sit on their ass talking about what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Procrastinate, time passing them by, thinking just having a piece of paper that say you got an LLC is a business. No, that's just you got them. You didn't registered and you got you an LLC on paper. If you ain't making revenue from that business, you don't have a business. You know. So the Small Business Association will afford you money and funds and stuff, and they would also get behind you and set up programs. If you need help, they will open up programs to help you get stuff done easily. They'll give you vouchers to where you could go get if you need a computer. They got vouchers and stuff where you could go get computers. If you have a job where you need vehicles, they got vouchers and stuff where you could go get vehicles. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a lot of people that procrastinate and they be like, well, I didn't know that. You didn't look it up either. How is it that I've been locked up all my life, right? Just to get out of prison and know more about how to uh how to get grants, how to get loans and stuff that you don't have to pay back. How do I learn this stuff, you know what I'm saying, before people that never had a setback, you know? And that's puzzling to me. Yeah, all you need is a LLC and a EIN number. That right there put you in the small business association to where you could go to them and they will open up all type of avenues and programs for you to help you get you some money, help you make you some money. But the thing about our people that look like us, when we get to making money, right, we can start making money and money can get to coming in within that first year, within the first couple of months, right? We'll turn around and want to buy some high price ass cars, go get nice ass homes and shit where the mortgage is out the roof. We'll want to go get all this jewelry and stuff that we really we feel like we living from paycheck to paycheck. No matter how much money we get, we the type of people that still live from paycheck to paycheck. We don't think about investing for the future. We don't think about, okay, I got this business. I'm not going to spend nothing from the business. I'm going to keep on living like I'm poor, living like I don't have no money. I'm still going to stay in my little studio apartment, you know what I'm saying, paying cheap ass rent. And then I'm going to invest for 5 years in my business. I'm going to let my business constantly, you know what I'm saying, invest in itself. I'm just gonna spend my money on stuff. If I need to pay bills, I'm gonna pay myself a little bit of money as an employee to my own business. Pay myself a little bit of money. I probably, like up here where I'm at, I probably pay myself probably like $30 an hour. $30 an hour, man. I can pay all my bills $30 an hour. Every 2 weeks, I get paid from my business. And I just put everything else back into my business and I invest in my business. Keep on pushing and let my business grow. Letting my money, my capital keep growing in my business. So 5 years, we're gonna say if I invest 5,000 in my company, right? 6 months go past that 5,000 end up becoming 20,000. Another 6 months go past, you know what I'm saying? Because every month that go past, it's gonna be more people that get in tune into your company, especially when you market it. When you market it, you advertise it, and you putting it in people's faces. More people gonna start coming in. So you done went from 5,000. Now 6 months done passed. You at probably like 20. You know what I'm saying? Another 6 months done passed. That 5,000 and then went all the way up to probably $80,000. You know what I'm saying? So your capital is sitting at $80,000 now, and you invested 5,000 in it. So now think about how fast it's growing, and you think about 5 years from now, how much money would you have? You have enough money to take that business, and you could take a percentage, not even 100,000. You could take a small amount of money again, and you can invest it in a whole nother business. Now you got two businesses. You let that business grow, and as that business grow, you invest in both of these businesses and investing in businesses. So there's four businesses you got, you know? And so yeah, me, I've been trying to buy land in other places right now because in the United States, you don't really own nothing. I don't care how much property you buy, you still gonna have to pay taxes on on that property. And them taxes is just as much as rent. So basically, you will pay all that money buying a house, buying a home, right? And you still renting it from the government. And a lot of people be looking at it like, well, what we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? We gotta pay taxes. We gotta pay taxes. I don't think you're supposed to pay taxes on some stuff that you actually bought and that you own. This is what I own. This is the price of it. I paid for it, right? And then they take your tax money that you buy and the street that you living on, the streets is still cracked up and broke. When you call in the city to get stuff done, they tiptoe to come and fix the shit. But you paying your taxes. They taking taxes from you. You shouldn't have to tiptoe. You know, you shouldn't have to deal with people tiptoeing on you when you paying your taxes, goddamn it, when they need it. And then when you don't pay your taxes, they can take your property from you. You see what I'm saying? So you really don't never own nothing. You don't own nothing here in the United States. And that's why, me, I'm gonna be a business here, but I'm not trying to live here. I have economy coming in. I'll be a part of the economy, bringing in money, raking in money, and paying taxes here for the business. But for as my living, if I buy me some land, I want that land to be my land. I ain't got to worry about paying taxes and somebody to come and seize my property if I'm not paying property taxes. You know, and so that's what I've been working on for us right now. I've been working on that. But when I go places, I don't just want to go and live because I just seen a lot of. I've been talking to people and they be like, "Yeah, it's a lot of U.S. people that's coming out here and they living in it." I be like, "But they living, but they not bringing nothing back to that place." You know what I'm saying? Me, I want to bring something back to the locals where I move at. I want to bring something to where they can make money too. You know, so that's how my mind thinking. I don't want to move in your country, and I'm not contributing and helping y'all in better y'all self. You know what I'm saying? Put y'all in a better light. You know what I'm talking about? I was telling this one girl we could build apartment complexes, right? I buy land. This land is mine, so I build an apartment complex. And I got other businesses. I got global trading, say for instance, I got global trading companies. And then she said it wasn't no tattoo places really there. So I got global trade company, tattoo company, I got fashion design company. I started a STEM institution there. And all the people that's working for me, I give them free room and board in the apartment building that I built because they working to help me produce this that I'm bringing in, this revenue, right? So by me building up this business, this brand that I'm building, it's also, what I'm saying, helping them. I'm giving them free rent, you know, because this is my land. I don't have to pay property taxes. So me giving them free rent, goddamn it, it's nothing. I could charge for my rent, but that'd be extra money. But it's money that I don't really need when I got these businesses and they basically working at my businesses and helping me produce more money, you know. Sometimes you can't be greedy. A lot of people that's greedy, they end up they employees turn against them. They be like, man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to pay us this, he don't want to pay us that. And you know what I'm saying? And they'll turn against you and they'll be plotting against you. They don't care nothing about your company. But when you make them, you know what I'm saying, proud to work for you, proud to be a part of your team, people stay loyal to you, you know? They let you know when sideways stuff is going on. Hey, you know this here and that. They'll come to you. That's how you build a union that's solid by making sure that you're not greedy. And my thing is, instead of me just making it filthy rich, just being filthy rich and making money that I don't know nothing to do, I can't do nothing with it. Why not have these people that's helping me make money? Y'all got free rent, homie. That's your condo. That's your this. That's your that. You don't owe me nothing. Just long as you keep producing like you producing, you good. You know, that's the type of stuff I think about. You know, I have people that come on my live and they troll, oh, you this, you that. My mind be on something that's light years away from the way these cats think. You know, you got cats that want to stay stuck on stuff that they was doing back when they was teenagers in their early 20s. You know, but you in your 40s, reaching your 50s, and some people is even reaching their 60s, and they still ain't grown up mentally. Growing up don't mean your age and how you look. Growing up meaning you got people that's thinking like 12-year-olds in the mind. When you talk to them, you're like, man, I gotta dumb myself down to talk to you, to have a conversation, decent conversation with you. And those the type of friends I don't be wanting around me. I want people either. This is what I say, right? If you're not teaching a person something and you're not learning from a person, my thing is, what the fuck we doing dealing with each other? I can't teach you nothing. I can't learn nothing from you. You know why am I around you? That's what people got to start asking. Like, man, why am I around this person? Some people is just energy vampires. I don't know if y'all heard about that, but it's real energy vampires around. They just come around you just to suck your energy out you. They get fueled. They feel happy when they come through and they suck your life energy out you. You know, and you leave and you feel so drained. Like, man, why every time I be around that person when I leave, I have headaches? You know what I'm saying? I feel sleepy. I feel tired. I just feel drained. I feel like I done worked out or something. You know what I'm saying? This person is the energy vampire. That's what that is. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that term though, but it's real energy vampires out there, man. You get around these people, man, that's all they do. You know, they always negative. And that's another thing that people got to understand, right? The way you know people that's really your family and your friend, right, is when you if you got a friend that every time you talk to them and you tell them your ideas, they always got something negative to say. I'm not saying, nah, bro, that ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. You know? And then you ask them, why you say that? Well, okay, uh, what you saying, you leaving out XYZ, bop, 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 right? And they can go into description of why they say that what you doing is not gonna work. But if a person just say, man, it ain't gonna work, and then you be like, man, why it ain't gonna work? Why you say that? Man, such and such did it. It didn't work for such. I'm not such and such. I'm not that person. You tell me why you say it ain't gonna work. Just because that it didn't work for that person don't mean it ain't gonna work for me. You know? And people can't get that. Um, let me see. You got people that they don't never be there for you when you doing good. You know what I'm saying? They always got their hands out. They got their hands out when they get what they want, they need from you, they gone, right? And they always looking bitter in their face when you up. But soon as you down, these motherfuckers happy, they laughing and everything. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? They celebrating your downfall, but they bitter when you up. They hate for you to be doing better than them. That's when you got fucked up friends, homie. A lot of people can't see it, and they stay, oh man, this we growed up together. Fuck y'all growing up together. What is this person doing to enhance your life? What is this person, what is this person value to your life? And a lot of people don't think about that when you should, you know? And that's why the world be the way it is. We got a lot of people, man, that I can be cool with you and I can give you everything all on the account that I fuck with you like this. But turn around, when I think about it, you know what I'm saying? You was just a parasite in my life. That's all you was, a fucking parasite in my life. You got women that you can get in a relationship with that's like that. Women, you got men that you can get in a relationship and they like that. Not just friends, not just family. It's everybody. You got to pay attention to everybody that you around. And if them folks is not beneficial to you, they harmful to you. That's all I'm saying. We got people that be on social media, right? They don't have nothing else to do in life but troll. They'll talk shit on social media all day, every day, but they don't have nothing. They hurting. They don't know where their next meal gonna come from, or if they gonna be able to pay for a next meal. You know, but they got the time to get on these Obama phones and troll on social media. That's a miserable damn life, especially when you have kids. I'd be damn right if just think about this here. If I was a little kid and my parent is a bum, my parent that I look up to don't have nothing to offer me to help me be a productive person when I get grown. I'm gonna be bitter once I get grown and I start seeing was I'm gonna be bitter as shit. But you got kids that be young, they don't see that stuff. They still love you. They love you unconditionally because you they parent. But soon as that kid get to getting 16, 17, and they mind start developing on their own, man, them kids ain't gonna have no respect for you. You ain't never did, man. I used to buy you clothes. I used to always come get you and do this. You ain't gave that kid nothing of value because you don't have nothing of value. You homeless, you a bum, you don't have a job, you know what I'm saying? For real. You be having dudes, man, these days, man, they don't even wash their ass. They wash their ass once a month, shit like that. Because they don't have nowhere to stay. They don't have nowhere to live. So they wash their ass once a month. They get so used to the way they smell. They get so used to the way they smell that they can't tell that they funky. But other people be around them and they fuck with them. Your kids could be around you and they ain't gonna say nothing because they love you. But they smell that shit. Your baby mama smell that shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people even say something. When they get mad at you, they put you out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, shit be fucked up, homie. But all the motherfucker can do all day is get on social media and troll you. That's they claim to fame. And I never understood that. If a person take the effort that they putting into trolling people and just being on social media and getting paid probably like $200 a month because you're really not making that much money. You don't have that many followers. You don't have that many views. You don't have that many donations. None of that shit, right? You don't have that many memberships. So you probably getting like $200-300. I even put it at $400 a month. That's not really no money. You know, if you could put all of that energy into something of value, then you could be able to you can hold yourself up. You know, you can hold yourself up. All of that energy. But a lot of people, they so lazy, they just sit back, man, and they don't think like that. You know, it's easy for them to be a bum. It's easy for them to just be, and they get on social media and try to make people see them in different ways, see them like they something different when you're not, you know? But yeah, man, life is crazy. Life is wild. I had ran into another situation. There was this lady, she had this ex that she was dealing with. And they had a son. And they end up breaking up. Her and the dude end up breaking up. And they son ended up getting shot in the face over her house. He didn't die, you know what I'm saying? He still lived, but he got shot in the face, right? And the daddy, he was bitter, he was mad at it, so he was pissed off at his ex. And he'll ride up and down the street. This was in Minnesota. He ride up and down the block, he come knock on the door, and he was plotting this shit, right? So one day he went and knocked on the door, and his ex, she come to the door, and soon as she moved that blind to peep out, he shot her in the eyeball. You know what I'm saying? I think he shot her a couple of times in the eye, you know? And she dropped and she died right there. So the kids that was in the house, they called the police. Don't nobody know, but one of the little boys seen that it was like a white Yukon that passed by, and they knew who truck it was. So they tell the police who truck it was. So the police tracked the dude down. They got the dude in questioning, and the dude he was telling them about how his son got shot and how he wanted the dude that shot his son. He didn't. He said he wasn't with the shooting the lady. He was like he wanted the dude that actually did that to his son though. But they end up realizing that it was him because his story didn't make up. Why is you steady going back and forth up and down this street? Why is you constantly knocking on the door when these people not fucking with you? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. The shit don't add up. And so they booked him. They gave that man, get to me, I think they gave that man second degree murder. They gave him second degree murder because stuff like that, it fuck with people's mind. And the courts be seeing that, like when you have a lawyer to paint that situation to the jury and be like, yeah, well, you know, he his son got shot in the face, so he basically kind of lost it, and he wasn't thinking rational, so he wanted some get back, and that's what it was. So that instead of it being first degree murder, it dropped it down to second degree murder. And you know, I think he got life though. You know what I'm saying? But a regular life sentence, it ain't nothing but probably like 20 years. But in Minnesota, I think they said it was like 40. But yeah, man, I seen another case where it was this young dude. He hit a young cousin. And I don't know what be wrong with these people, man. He him and his cousin was tight, but he took his cousin to his house one day, but his cousin never left the house. He ended up coming out. He bagged the car up. He took off. So he put his cousin in the trunk, and he took his cousin and threw her in a compactor. You see what I'm saying? So they went to the dump looking for her, and yeah, it was all bad, man. This dude, he uh he raped his cousin and killed her. His cousin. This is how the this is why I told a woman today, I don't never want nobody to trust me because I don't trust nobody. When you trust people, you get disappointed. When you don't trust people and you expect people to fuck up, you know what I'm saying? You good. You know? I don't look for trust. Long as you doing right by me, I'm good. I get married. I don't want my woman to trust me because I don't trust my woman. I look for her to do right by me. You know? That's all. Long as you doing right by me for us, what a woman is supposed to do for her man, I'm gonna do right for you. What a man's supposed to do for his woman, we good. You don't have to trust me. I don't have to trust you. You know, we cool. But when you open up that trust factor, every time a person trusts somebody, man, and they go bad, they feel like that. Oh, that you'd have been let down. It hits so hard. Your whole heart drop out of your chest when you trust somebody and they fuck you over. So the thing is, when you reach a certain point in your life, stop trusting people. Long as the person is doing right by you, you good. You good. Stop trusting people. And so she was telling me when I broke that down to her, she was like, "Yeah, I understand what you're saying, and it do make a lot of sense." And I like when I say something like that, and people don't take it wrong, and they think about what I'm saying. It do make a lot of sense. It don't make sense to the people that's closed minded and not really thinking of me. Well, you supposed to trust people. No, that's what the world got you thinking. That's how people get over on people. They get you to feeling like that them you supposed to trust a motherfucker. And a lot of women, I understand women because women they deal off their emotions. So they easily trust in people. So it's kind of women got to work on it. It's kind of hard for a woman to just be in a relationship with a man and still be his woman and actually love him, but I don't put the trust in it. You feel me? It's kind of crazy when when you're dealing with a society like we're dealing with. It's kind of crazy when you think about it, but when you think about it, it makes sense. You know, a lot of people get hurt because of trust. But if you didn't trust a person and a person did that same thing, you wouldn't be hurt. You wouldn't be as hurt. You know what I'm saying? At all. I know if I don't trust you when you do some sideways ass shit, I'd be like, well, shit, fuck it. You know, I didn't I didn't gave people to ask me for money, right? And they say, for instance, you ask me for $100, I give you 200. You ask me for 200, I give you 500. I don't look for nothing back. But if a person shoot back and be like, hey, say, bro, check this out. Here, I'm good right now. You know what I'm saying? You gave me that 500, bam. I'd be like, man, shit, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Okay, he paid that back. That's cool. But I didn't trust that he was gonna do that. But if you do it, hey, that's a plus. If you don't do it, shit, hey, I wasn't expecting that shit no way. You know, I wasn't expecting it. I didn't even ask for it. So that's why when I give you something, I don't look for nothing back. I don't want nothing back because I'm not finna give you something that I can't afford to lose. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give a person nothing off trust. I give a person that because I fuck with you, homie, and I got that to give to you. You know? But a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people don't. But I think different too. I think a whole lot of different than a lot of people. So I don't knock that they don't get the way I think and the way I move. So I done heard a lot of people tell me, man, people don't think like you. You a rare breed. You different. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm glad I'm different. When people say that I'm weird, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because weird mean you different. You're not in the box. You do stuff on your own terms and you don't care about what a person think about. It's weird to them because you're not in the box. They feel like you got to be controlled. They feel like you got to think like them. You got to dress like them. You got to act like them. You got to talk like them. You got to walk like them. I don't want to be like you. I want to be like me. You know? I want to be like me. And but it's a lot of people that don't want to be themselves because they worried about what other people think. You can't live your life on other people's terms. You know, you trying to please these people, but these people don't give a fuck about you. Just like I told you, man, I got homies that I knew, man, that was balling. They was balling way back in the days in the 90s and stuff, man. They was doing good. I'm talking about some of the nicest rides, man. They had all the women, all the little young girls. I'm talking about these cats like 14, 15, 16. They got kilos. They fucking with quarter birds and they fucking with kilos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Going to pick that thing up. They robbing cats and coming back with nice ass stashes. Got the rings on, got the chains on, grilled out, slugged out, and everything. You know what I'm saying? And used to look up to these people. Now, goddamn it, when I see them, I hear about them. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? All that shit you had, all that hustle you had, all that game that you had, and you mean to tell me you robbing gas stations and shit for $200? You know, you robbing gas stations for $200. Your ass almost 50 years old, and you robbing gas stations for $200. Now think about that, bro. When you a kid, when you motherfucking 10 and 11 years old, these are some homies that you looked up to because they was 16, 15, 16, and they got cars, gold rims on them, the Vogue ties. They got the gold door handles. They got the beats, the sounds, the shit tinted. You know what I'm saying? They got all the women, goddamn it, every time they pull up, the women want to holler at them, want to get with them. You know what I'm saying? Got all the money. And now your hero that you used to look up to is a bum robbing gas stations. Robbing gas stations for $200. I'm not talking about if my thing is if I'm like that, I'm finna go for something big, homie. I'm not finna hit for no $200. I'm not finna rob nothing to put my life on the line for 200 fucking dollars, bro. At the age I am. If if I do criminal activity and I'm finna rob something, I'm finna put my life on the line trying to goddamn me make myself rich. Or either I'm a if I know I'm finna go down, the people that I fuck with, they gonna have some money when I'm gone. Here, y'all take that. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna lay low for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When I'm hey, say, that's y'all. Y'all do what y'all do. But I'm not finna rob no gas station, bro, for no $200, no $400. And so that make me look at shit like, man, who the fuck got them? The dudes that I used to look up to, goddamn me, ain't worth looking up to. Time, time change, man. People change in time. You grow out of a certain phase, and you got certain people that still be stuck on that shit. Oh, that's the homie, man. But that's the homie, man. The homie is not trying to do nothing for himself. I can't do nothing for the homie. I'm there for you. When you trying to do something good for yourself, you trying to grow, you trying to build, you trying to do something good for yourself, and you ain't cross me. I'm I gotta say that too, because you got people that'll cross you to where you ain't fucking with these people no more. And these people, once you get to getting up there, they feel like you owe them something. Man, hey man, can I? Man, fuck that. You keep your apologies, homie. It's up there. What the fuck is you talking about? Nigga, it's up there. Don't try to reach out to me. It's up there. When I catch up with you, it's up there. You know what I'm talking about? You got some people where it's like that, you know what I'm saying? But they'll try to reach out to you because he doing good, he ain't doing nothing for me. Like, and try to make you feel like that mean you doing something wrong. Try to have everybody around her looking at you like you doing something fucked up. Oh, you ain't, man, that's fucked up. You ain't looking out for your homie. Man, fuck him. He ain't looking out for his goddamn self. You know? He ain't looking out for his damn self. Fuck him. I can't help a motherfucker that don't want to help themselves. That's just like a drug addict. How the hell you gonna help a drug addict that don't see that he's a addict? He's addicted. You can't help a drug addict that don't see himself addicted. You can try to snatch him up, take him and put him in shit. You're gonna be fighting that motherfucker for a long time. And tell them they realize I'm an addict and I don't want to be here no more. Once they realize that, then you can start putting together help for them because now they realize, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I need help. And now they receiving, they obtaining your help and they holding on to it. But I'm not gonna help nobody that's not trying to help themselves. And if I didn't already told you that it's up there and I don't fuck with you no more, we done, homie. I got cats that still be trying to be relevant in my life that I done let go. You done. I don't give a fuck how rich I am. I wouldn't give your ass a crumb if you was goddamn me sleeping and drinking your own piss on the street corner. I wouldn't give your ass a fucking crumb. I wouldn't piss on you. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing to give. So, you know, but yeah, man, we getting older in life, man. You know what I'm saying? I got more years behind me than ahead of me. So I'm not going backwards. I'm always going forward. And if people is not trying to go forward, if people is not trying to be on that same track going forward and they still want to go backwards and do all type of other weirdo shit, y'all stay over there on that track. Let me do what I'm doing over here on this track. You know what I'm saying? Stay out my way, I'm gonna stay out your way. You don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. I'm good. I'm living my life. I'm doing all right. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no complaints. I don't miss no sleep. You know, and that's what I be telling people. I always tell people this. I done tried to help people get money. I done tried to help put people on business. I done tried to help bring people into my business. People don't, you know what I'm saying? You can't make a motherfucker goddamn me accept what you're trying to offer them. You know? Some people just blind, they can't see it. And then some people, when they see it, it's too late. And now they trying to do it. That train done passed already. That train is gone. You got to get on that train, man, while the flames is hot. You can't get on that train, goddamn it, when it pass you up. It's done. You know, it's done. And everybody that know me, that fuck with me, they can't. I don't care how much we into it. I can't. I don't care how much I don't fuck with you. You don't fuck with me. Can't nobody ever tell you, goddamn it, I wasn't there for them when they needed me. When we was cool and we was dealing with each other and we was cool. Can't nobody ever tell you, goddamn it, if I had it, you know what I'm saying? Would I give it to you? Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? If I had $1, I'd give you 50 cents. You know? If I got something, you got something. That's how I was. That's how I always have been. And I don't play no fucked up games with people either. Either I fuck with you or I don't. I don't need no closure. You got a lot of people that be looking for closure these days. They look for closure, homie. When you just up and leave and don't say nothing, oh motherfuckers be fire hot. They want, man, why? I don't know why you this. I don't know why you that. Don't even worry about it. It's good. You know? We good. Don't even worry about it. Peace. We good. I'm doing me over here. You do you over there. We good. We ain't got to say nothing to each other no more. I don't need closure. Me, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you the long way. You know what I'm saying? Bam. Uh, but I have a certain situation. I try to talk to you and be like, say, check this out. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you know what I'm saying? I don't dig this. You keep on doing it. You know what I'm saying? I say, you do it again, I'm gonna let you know again. But you do it a third time, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just done. And the way I move, it shock a lot of people because a lot of people be like, man, he didn't argue or nothing. He just bounced, or he just stopped, or he blocked me, or he did this, or he did that. And because that's the way I move, I don't need closure. What you did when I told you the first time and you didn't learn, then I told you a second time and you didn't get it, that's my closure. I'm good. You know, I don't do the back and forth and constantly. No, no. If it ain't working, it ain't working. If it ain't working, it ain't working. And that's what I be telling a lot of women. I always tell a lot of women that. You know what I'm saying? When you dealing with dudes and stuff, some dudes, they try to size you up. They always trying to test you. So if it ain't working, it ain't working. You know what I'm saying? You done told this person, he's still messing, and you told him again. And it's, man, you just gotta have that time. We're like, okay, if I gotta tell him X amount of times, I'm done. And you ain't gotta tell him you done. And I appreciate it if you you know what I'm saying, you get your stuff and you just move. Why? Why? We ain't gotta explain it. Either you can get your stuff and move. I pay for your 2 weeks hotel. I pay for your Uber to get you to the hotel. Why, man, you just look, either you can get your stuff or I'm gonna call the police to escort you up out of here. One of the two. You know what I'm saying? And don't hesitate on nothing. Oh, you snitching, motherfucker. How can a person be a snitch if they not in the street code? They not doing nothing illegal. I don't run no street code. How the fuck am I snitching? You see what I'm saying? That be that stuff, man. That be that stuff that people try to use, man, to try to get over on people. You know? They always trying to put everybody in their street code. You can't put everybody in the street code, bro. Cause everybody don't live by y'all rules, you know? Especially if a motherfucker done left stuff alone and they not in the streets no more, they not trying to be in the streets no more. No. You know what I'm saying? You can't hold nobody to that street code. Now, like them rappers, they holler about they done left the streets alone, but they still rapping about the streets. So that right there keep them in the window of trying to be, oh yeah, I'm selling this work, I'm doing this, we smoking this, we, what I'm saying? Yeah, that right there, y'all still honoring the street code. So that's why people still hold y'all to that fire. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all coming in here, man, fucking with me, rocking with me, man. Everybody that stuck up in here from when I started the live all the way to now, everybody that was with me when I was riding the motorcycle and I was trying to record and they cut off on me. I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. I really do appreciate. I don't care if it was just one person in here viewing. I appreciate y'all taking time out of y'all busy schedule, bro. When y'all could have been on live on somebody else's live. Y'all could have been in on somebody else's page viewing some content that they didn't put up. But y'all took time out to be here with me, and that right there mean a whole lot to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if the ones that's sitting here right now, if y'all was trolls, I don't care what it is, bro. What it is, man. I appreciate y'all views, bro. I appreciate y'all sitting up here listening to me. If I told y'all something that and made y'all think, I, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that y'all was able to listen to me and gain something from it. You know, I'ma always try to come up in here and give y'all something to grow with. You know, I can only help those that's open-minded and want to receive it. But I appreciate y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay strong, man. The holidays coming up. I don't really celebrate holidays. I never been a holiday dude. I never came up like that. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't my type of thing. But I know that y'all celebrate holidays. So to y'all that celebrate holidays, man, y'all have happy holiday, man. Y'all have a happy New Year's, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully next year, if life wasn't the greatest for you this year, I hope that everything come to you and award y'all with better benefits, man, you know what I'm saying, with a happier life than this year, you know. But from me to you, man, I appreciate y'all, man, coming in here. I really do, you know. But I'm finna get up out of here, man. Y'all stay up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all share the live to y'all people. Y'all tell y'all people to share the live to their people and so on and so forth, you know. But yeah, man, y'all stay up, man. I'm Chatta Zopound, man. This here Zopound Lounge. And I see y'all next time.
Hey, little dude. Yeah, you. Hey, little dude. You been talking real reckless on this motherfucking internet, homie. You know what I'm saying? You can love it or hate it, but you gonna respect it. My name's Chatta Zopound. I go on. Oh, you know I go on. Sextendos out the windows, hard as fuck with Zoe and shit on. You pussy motherfuckers up in you bitches, I break that dick off. The illest special prison, I had you signing up for sick call. I been wrong. You started in this game since the kickoff. I stretch you out like big draws. I'm official, me and my pit dog. Jamie home. Better pay my salad Friday, get your shit off. The money don't make your boss, you get knocked off if you ain't got balls. Y'all motherfucker don't wanna see me. Please believe me, just give me one reason. The cops just squeeze it easy. I'm just on the internet beefing. Don't see I'm never catch your bitch ass slipping. I'm slapping sleeping. You know what I mean? I ain't that guy you wanna try. My patience is up in the zone. Sniper live, Facebook live, assassination like Kennedy. Shoot no noise. So pound to put your ass up on the chop. See no cops, bringing that ass and bleach 'em up. Don't you fucking get me hot. I slide and talk off the monitor, drop when it comes that Draco, bitch, and block 'em, makes a lot. Stop a lie, nigga, stop. Whoa, now they tryna duck 'em, 50 shots. Crowd serving the land that heavy mirror. Fucking get me hot. Pass the tool to my hooligan on the spot to act a bully in the blood about the dark. So it's blind to cover off some road to box it all. Black just like the spots, got profit shot from the Scots to large mouth. If you fucking get me hot, that bullshit jury you be in, old skinny car. Suck, I take a shit out on your bins. I'm the that boy that's been win ever since my niece turned 10. So first day out, ain't need no voucher, still on the couch with twin. It's three things I never seen before. Virgin hope, UFO outside my door, and a clown with a job but still a hobo. Online gangsta bitch in person, you a no-show. Let's stay on the road, driving them truck, a fuck boy, you don't know. So keep do yellow, dress up, they deep pimpin' you, you see the tutu. My love is over 100 with wasted pistols on the goo. You can talk that talk, but really ain't about no spilling with no Subaru. Don't make me be who I used to, and up for 2 scoops on your fruit loop. 2 years bug out, my boat just swooping when I say so. Fucking child, rape a wife, spray your shit like Mako. Quick attack, Bulaka, leave them crippled in that halo. So punch you at with them Draco. And shot pasta leak and Prego. Hot, slap on the top of the off the mark, I drop when I cock the Draco. Bet you block them bakes a lot. Stop a lie, I need to stop. Whoa, now they trying to duck them 50 shots. Crowd serving the lead, that heavy metal rock. Fucking get me hot. Pants too lit to my hooligan on the spot. Yeah, cause fully you end up blown out by the dock. So it's plotting to COVID off. Some bunch of blacks and all blacks is like the swat. Got project shock from the Scots to large muck. If you fucking get me hot. This dude been all over the social media, man, talking shit about me. Oh, that's my brother. He did me wrong. He this, he that. Man, tell them motherfuckers about them little girls you been molesting. You know what I'm saying? You got cats that to sell out you with you because you been molesting their kids, homie. You been looking at their kids real funny, homie. That's what motherfuckers need to be talking to you about. That's what they need to be asking you about. This dude soft as marshmallow. He get on that motherfucker hollering all this beef shit. That dude gonna call the police on y'all, homie. If y'all go over there and y'all flip over that nigga trash can, knock over all that garbage that's in his trash can, he gonna call the police on you. I'm telling you, he gonna hit 911 before y'all even come over there to his shit. He already know it. I'm telling you, he gonna give you a fucked up ass address. He gonna have y'all go to a wrong destination, hollering about it's him. That's not him, homie. This dude is soft as marshmallows. You too little, homie. You can't fight, homie. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna shoot shit to bust a grape, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You all up in other motherfucking business, nigga. All the motherfuckers that I'm dealing with. You wanna have some say-so in my life, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get you something about yourself, nigga. Get some substance about yourself. Stop acting like a bitch, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's what you acting like. You acting like a motherfucking bitch, homie. And that's what I'm saying. This is the only time you will ever hear me say something, you know what I'm saying, that's coming at a motherfucking troll, nigga. That nigga's a troll. I don't know that nigga like that. No, he my brother. I'm not your fucking brother, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your motherfucking brother. And any motherfucker that's standing up behind him, goddamn it, shit, fuck y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm standing on all 10s, nigga, representing this old shit, nigga, to the fullest. You know what I'm talking about? You can love it or hate it, nigga. My name's Chatta, Pound, nigga, and I'm gonna be here. Shit.